I'm Laurie and I'm here at the Epic site with
Tom. I'm here too, yeah.
So we're here doing the Bioblitz today, and first things first was an early morning this morning.
5:30.
The
5:30.
The bird survey. So this is the final part of a breeding bird survey that we've been doing here at the site to get a feel for the different species that are using the site and that are nesting here. So basically all you need is a very early alarm call, a good map of the site, your binoculars of course, very important. There's a really great app you can get for your phone that can help with bird song and bird identification, and we've just been walking around the site listening. It's a really important thing to actually what you're hearing as well as what you're seeing, and we mark them down on a map. So we look at whether birds are singing, whether they're calling, or whether we just see them. And we start over time to build a picture up of the number of territories here, so actually the numbers of different species. And we've seen a few cool things today, carrying food.
Yeah, but one of the highlights was we had a flock of about 40 swifts hawking over us here. There were reed warblers singing around in the wet ditches. We had 3 types of raptor. We had kestrel, sparrowhawk and a pair of peregrines feeding over the site. So lots of exciting things, and we've also just behind us we've got a reed bunting singing. So this is an example of the app. Here's a picture of a reed bunting on the phone here, and then what's also nice about this is I can play you its song as well. So if you're not sure what's singing, you can use this bit of technology to help you out.
And reed bunting's one of the kind of significant species that we found here. So those are amber listed birds. So we've had quite a few species here that are what's called a bird of conservation concern, so either red listed or amber listed, because unfortunately they've declined. So there's skylarks here, we think maybe 4 singing males here. There's what else have we had? We've had linnets, stock dove,
fly-over linnets, stock dove.
I'm just trying to think what else, dunnocks, so a whole range of really lovely birds here.
Okay, so we're on a nice flower rich sown patch on the reed-profile banks of the Epic site here, and you can see that how the wildflowers and the grasses have really taken very nicely. Sun's bright and shining up there, and we're spending a bit of time targeting grasshoppers, crickets and ladybirds. These groups will be covering in more detail in the Zoom sessions, but it's amazing when you come into a spot like this. You can hear the grasshoppers singing. You can spot there's some 7-spot ladybirds perched up on these lovely oxeye daisies there. We saw some thick-legged pollen beetles, a nice common one, easy for everybody to recognise on these flowers there too. And a second ago I was just listening to what I wanted to check was the song of the meadow grasshopper. Now I've got an app here called I Record Grasshoppers, and it has a species guide in it, and it shows the 26 commonly occurring grasshoppers and crickets in the UK. Or sorry, a bit more than that, 36, sorry. It's 26 different kinds of common ladybird, and I played the sound here, and that matched with the sound that I was hearing in the grass, and each cricket and grasshopper has its own unique song. So with that we're able to confirm that that is indeed a meadow grasshopper. So that's going to go into my notebook along with the 7-spot ladybird and the thick-legged flower beetle. And if you can't hear them or see them at first, we'll use a sweep net and go through the vegetation, try not to cause too much damage, but catching things along the way. And then we'll take things out in a pot and have a closer look at them with the help of some books and guides which we'll tell you about in the Zoom session.